Good morning everybody and welcome to Plannercraft. My name's Ian and today I'll be taking you through rebuilding some of my little village houses. Got some different coloured cards. Hopefully going to try and make a Christmas tree, he said. And we're going to try and cut out our houses out of some of this nice tanny sort of colour so they look like a bit like gingerbread houses. So anybody who didn't see yesterday's, these are the little houses that we are looking at. They're free, or they were free on design bundles yesterday. I think they were still free, weren't they?
No, they're £2.
Oh, £2 something, weren't they?
£2.26 I think, or something bizarre.
Small amount they are on there.
Hi Deb, hi Linda, hi Zena.
Thank you. That's what we're aiming, and
Hi,
I
Mum.
might even put the roof on this today and actually attach it properly. I might keep that roof because that's the right size, so I might use that one. That's cheating, but I might do that. I don't mind cheating, I'm allowed.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
No, you're not.
So, do you want the Christmas tree first, or do you want me to do the house first?
No, you do your bits first, and then when you're ready to do the tree, you can do the tree.
Okay, so let's put that somewhere safe for a minute. Let's turn my machine on first. And let's get my mat. And let's adhere my bit of card to my mat. Just going to give it a bit of a clean because it's got a little hairy. And that hair on here, you think we've got a dog? There's not much, it's mine on that.
Mine falling out.
Yeah, next to it. That's attached on there. Press that again on the machine. So, first challenge of the day. Will my mat load?
He's playing me up last night, so it does happen on occasion.
Straight. So I take it out and try and reload it straight.
Is it not? Yeah, I'd take it back out and load it again. If it's misbehaving. Because if it's a little bit wonky at the start, it'll be very wonky by the end. That's a little bit cheating there, darling. Morning, Irene. He's cheating, but you can't see him cheating at the moment, so.
Works though.
Morning, Romaine. So, what Ian just did there is a little bit naughty, but it might help you remain. Just lift your rollers up and put them out underneath and let your rollers.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah, because otherwise it wouldn't leave it there if it wasn't in the right place.
We're coming down to the scan and cut. My camera work is up to Deb's standards this morning. Showing me up yesterday.
It's one thing doing it when you're recording though, it's another thing doing it live.
I must say thank you to Deb as well, because it was very good.
It was very, very, very good.
And very well received, so well done for yesterday's. So we have our houses. Do I need 2 houses or just one today?
Just do one.
Just do one so I can delete one.
Yeah, be quicker then. And good morning to Delcy.
Just one house.
Yeah.
Do I add in a new? I don't want. My chocolate at the top will look good, won't it? So I don't
Yeah,
need to cut another
yeah,
top.
just keep your chocolate top.
Good chocolate. So we're going to select and we're going to cut. It says 5 minutes on cut speed 3. Leave it on that because it cut alright on cut speed 3 yesterday.
And Deb says thank you.
That's right, you're welcome. So start. Now I'm going to zoom this out a little bit while it does the chopping. So you can see what it's doing. When it's cutting, it skews.
Seems a bit weird that, to be honest.
Okay. Remains something for you to check. When you look into your machine, so from the front, you should be able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 little wheels. Just check they're
all still there.
And all still there. There's 4 wheels, sorry, not 5. Because it looks to me like only 2 of mine are intact when it's down obviously on a lower level. Because I have 3 wheels that aren't rotating. So certainly make sure your outside edge 2 are intact and clean. Again, get a Q-tip or something and just a bit of alcohol on and give it a good clean on those bits, just so if you can get those to clean as best you can. And see if that stops it sliding. Because that would suggest what the issue is. I'd say one of those is either slightly off. 3 wheels on my line.
No, we like Junior Choice at Christmas, so no, we definitely know that one.
So it has 5 in total, this one. But 3 of them aren't.
Probably kicking when it goes up to its old position, isn't it?
That's what I mean, yeah. So,
You know when I said ow last night, I must have cut my finger.
what you doing? Where?
In there.
What did you do that?
On the when we were getting out of the packet, it caught against one of the other sheets and just like, oh, sorry.
Okay.
Remain's going to check her wheels later.
Found a good use for your glue gun.
Yeah, hanging off cuts.
Okay. So, just to make sure I'm doing it right, I've got my metal spatula.
Get that naughty cricket away.
Says she who put a post up this morning advertising cricket.
Okay, the wheels that we're talking about are literally right under, hang on, under that bit, right in there.
So there's, point to them with the thing. You have one here.
Might have to move your.
No, you should be able to see where I'm pointing, I think. So you have one on this end which lines up with this end wheel. Then you have three in the middle. And then you've got another on this end which also lines up with your wheel at the other end. So you have, let's just create that for you. That was down a bit too far, wasn't it? So just to show those again, you have one wheel here right at the back, it tucks in back here, and then you have 1, 2, 3 others that are up under here, and then you have another one that lines up at the back behind your carriage here as well. So you have the three.
Darcy says, can you...
I've moved it.
Oh, you moved it, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, time delay and all that.
Everyone will be checking their wheels. Oh well, cricket is doing a grand job. Yeah, they are tucked away underneath. They're not something that stand out, but they're 3 to check. If you're having issues with it skewing.
And I'm only teasing about cricket. They're all just a tool, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we don't tend to be particularly biased. I would miss the scan though.
It's got that much better than it did yesterday. Yeah. So, I'm going to do a whole leg on that yet.
Probably not leaving him attached.
Can't do me folding with that attached.
Do your folding after, so cut your bits next.
So tree next, so trees coming to you. Because that's what let's clean my Mac with.
Oh, you don't need the map for that bit, do you, just yet? So you can just save it to the cloud.
Need to clear my Mac then.
Mm.
I'll just clear these bits off my Mac quick. And then that's done. No Carol this morning.
No. No. I'm ready when you are.
change the screen again so it's back zoomed into my screen. Hopefully that's better for you. You can see.
Cross a bit.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
No better. There we go.
Oh dear.
So we're okay. And then we're going to go home and okay. So we're going to go into pattern. We're going to have a look at the trees and
Holidays.
don't recognise any of them.
I think. Maybe try that one first. I think. No. Got some holly in there though.
That's
Yeah,
food,
use that for
that's
something else.
animals, that's holidays, but is it?
No, that's more trouble. Ooh, you could do something. Hang. That's the project for next week.
Yeah, there we go.
There
Christmas
we go.
tree.
That's what I need.
We got just one? Have we got a different one?
Oh, you ain't got the one.
Oh.
Oh. No, just go simple to start with. Do you see the stag though? The stag's cool.
Mm. There you go.
Okay.
So both. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to save. I'm going to save it to canvas. Okay. And so Natty's going to have a play with that for me.
Okay.
So.
Am I on? Tell me when. Do you want me to have a look? Hang on.
Hang on, I'll just restart the app. Stay there. Alright.
Sure?
Yeah.
I don't know if it might be. Nope, it's going to stop midstream. Thank you for that, iPad.
You'll have to pop onto display on that one. Just click it on.
Okay. DD.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And then whip it across to.
Yeah. There we go. So, I'm going to go to File, Import from your cutting machine, and FCM file. And there's our tree. Now you can see that when it's created, it does it as two separate pieces, so we can colour one bit green and one bit brown if we want to. But because of the way that Ian wants to do it for this one, I'm going to actually join the two together. So that's our first step. So we'll select the two. And we're going to edit and we'll weld. So there's our tree. I'm going to bring it in a little bit. And I'm going to have it so there's two of them. I'm going to align them so they're level. And then I'm going to bring in a square. And I'm going to shrink it right down. So I'm keeping an eye on my width in my edit panel. So that's up top right. And you don't want to go too wide, but you want enough width for your card. So I'm going to go for it back there. What's that? Okay, so I'm going to select those two and I'll align it to centre. So obviously our centre is slightly off for our stem, but that's okay. Let's look at that top edge. Our tree is slightly wonky, so once I'm going to actually do it by eye and hope for the best. I'll have a wonky tree. Okay. I'm going to press and hold Alt. And then as I'm dragging, I'm going to press and hold Shift at the same time, so I know that's going to be at the same level as our other squares there. I'm going to try and get that as close to the same line. Okay, for this next bit I'm going to zoom in a bit, because you need to get to the little centre icon. So when your arrows change, so it's going up, down, as opposed to diagonally, then we can change just that height, and we can take it straight through and up that way. So that gives our 2 bits of our tree. So with the first one, we're going to subtract that way, and with this one, we're going to subtract that way. Now, if you're using a particularly thick card, you may want to just nudge this bit in here down a fraction, but for now, for what Ian's cutting it out from, that should be absolutely fine. May even be a bit baggy, but we'll see how he goes. So if we go back to File and Transfer, we can send it back to the DX.
You have to change it, man. I'm excited to do a soft reset on that.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
And morning to Sally Ann, morning Beatrice.
I did say morning.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
Not seen it. I have to uninstall it and reinstall it till I see a note completely.
Okay. Just pick its moments.
Yeah, midstream. Yeah. So we're going to retrieve the data and we're going to pull it down off the internet. And there we have our tree cut out. So we're going to go OK. And we're going to select and we're going to cut our tree. Might change blade. Do you think?
Is your tree a bit too big? Do you want to shrink it down a little? Are you sure?
My house is quite big. So in comparison to my house,
I suppose, yeah.
tree should be bigger than the house.
Yeah. Do you mean that the other way around?
No, this one's outside there. This is a naturally occurring tree that's going outside. I'm just going to swap the blades over. We're going from a detail blade just for the sake that this little bit that comes down here and here is quite narrow, so I don't want it to snag as it does it. Any questions whilst we're cutting out our Christmas trees? some of you may have seen on the group that we are putting together a poster, which is going to be A4 and double-sided, printed on some nice glossy paper hopefully. Yes? And we'll be looking at sending out. There will be a small cost to it, won't there?
Yeah, we'll keep that to
We're keeping it to a minimum.
minimum.
But it's going to have all of the shortcuts that we use in Canvas, and also a breakdown of what all the buttons do on Canvas. The detail blade I'm using is the vinyl auto blade, but it works really, really well for the for your fine anything that has little bits of detail. So like this one has these really fine bits cut out the middle, and sometimes with the ordinary blade it would have snagged on these bits, which I didn't want it to do. So just to avoid that is the reason I used the vinyl auto blade. Is that all I need to cut out today?
Did you want to do a little reef?
Could do. See what I get. Step out on that quick. Tree.
Okay, so the blade that Ian was using is the vinyl blade. It's basically the DX's equivalent of the standard blade from the CM. We do highly recommend it, even if you don't use it for vinyl. If you ever want to cut paper or anything thin, then it really does work wonders. I mean, for instance, with the Rinio Ford paper, we were having to use the standard blade from the CM in the DX, which you can do. It's backwards compatible, but that was the only way that we could cut the Ford paper successfully. When we got the vinyl one, we tested it out on that, and we could actually get really detailed cuts without it tearing, so it's well worth the investment.
So I'm going to go, do I need to save my trees?
I haven't saved them, so.
So we're going to try and find a reef.
You're going to send the kids a flat pack village, are you?
Maybe.
Glue here.
Let's go for the nice simple reef at the top. Yep, because it's the only one.
That's okay, Zena. You know me, I like to give my unbiased opinion. We're independent,
This one has
so
2 pieces.
we don't have ties, do we, dear?
No. So we'll have me reef. And I'll have me bow as well.
Why on earth did he go to Exeter? Yeah,
Of all places.
of all places.
I'll move my bow across a little bit so we do it this side. I don't want to go to out of green there, do I?
No.
Yeah, eyes empty.
That's okay. You can just cut your card. You could probably do it at that bit, couldn't you? Maybe not. Do it using your add next. So delete that one out. Okay. cut that one.
Yeah, and then go back and do the other one.
Yeah. Then swap to red and it would do it that way. Oh yes, you know, it's definitely worth investing in. And I'm pushing hard, aren't I, to get the book out for Christmas as well.
Yes.
Ideally before the end of November, but that's looking like it might be a bit optimistic, shall I say. Working hard, but you never know. What?
Remains comment.
I didn't see. I go back, I have a look.
I didn't cut, sweetie, so I need to do it again.
Go finish and cut it again. Okay. Oh, no, what are they thinking?
Might up my pressure just a little bit on this.
So, Romain, I take it you weren't far from our classes in Leicester then? Am I right? Know what my geography's like?
Into Leicestershire, yeah. Half an hour. I think she's in Nottingham, isn't she? What I remember.
There'll be another one by then, Tina, or one on its way, hopefully.
My roof's probably a little big for my house, but yeah. Never mind.
We need to put out the call again for articles, don't we? Ready for New Year.
Next bit is that one. It's a little boat. Pretty pink boat.
Pink. It's going to be a very unusual colour. Northampton. That's not far from Collins, is it? Just do craft stuff for geography. Oh, dear.
We were in Oadby in Leicester at the Fabric Guild.
Yep, which is a very good place to go if you're into your paper boutique paper.
Yay!
And I wouldn't have nearly as many pads, would I, if we hadn't been to the Fabric Guild and Collins. Collins was another 6, wasn't it? Don't run off
Anyway. You're excusing you're sticking to it.
Yeah.
So is that all my bits? Got a tree, got a reef, which I can hang on my tree because it's big enough.
I was going to say, what size reef are you doing?
It's huge. I might have to go on a card or a wall, side of the house maybe.
You know what, I was just sitting up ready to go, Ian.
Yeah, right, the roof's a little bit. But
the reef's supposed to be going on the door, not the door on the reef.
it's a little big. No, we've lost Hardy. Never mind, it's done now. I shall unload my map. It just shows the sort of day I'm having. I've got a bad head. Yeah. Bad head again.
Romaine says that her hobby.
Some weeks to do.
Yeah, where Jamie used to go to school.
Yes.
Doesn't anymore because he's grown up now. They're all growing up too fast.
My huge reef, my little house and tree. So let's see if my tree works. So the idea with the tree is that you can then
Slot it together.
slot it together.
Little big glue. There you go.
Stand up. And there we go. So we have our Christmas tree. Hang my reef on my Christmas tree. I'll hang my Christmas tree on my reef because it's slightly bigger than the expected. Stop laughing.
Sorry. You could always use it like a little rug to put your house.
Being mean to me, people. Oh.
It's okay.
You blow me tree over now.
There we go. We put your little tree back. So you can use that same technique to do like a aperture card where you want something to hang in the middle of it, and that looks really cool. Yeah, you can hang your reef in the aperture. We did it with some. We did it with a piece of decoupage in the middle, and I'm going to just stop looking at comments because it's just.
Yeah. That was a little adventurous there with the size of my reef.
You could hang it from the bottom of the reef.
Part of the tree. Yeah. It's part of the decor. Yeah. It was supposed to be like that.
I was thinking like a little thing to go on the door.
It hasn't got a door.
No, but you could cut one.
It got a 3-inch door for it to go on. It's got a door.
Oh dear, it's a good job Carol's not in the building.
Yeah, I mean, she was just praising me yesterday on how well I've done this week. And,
Nothing's gone wrong. There you are, Romaine. Hopefully we've brightened your day to get you through your long exam. And everyone else fails you can think of Ian's reef.
Yeah.
Just try not to laugh.
Yeah. When the kids are getting to you. Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, we'll have to go back to Leicester, won't we, and teach a class.
Yeah. It was nice there.
Deb says Carol jinxed you.
She did. It's all Carol's fault. We'll blame Carol. No doubt when she watches this back later, because you only watch them back. So shall we say that? I shall wait the bashing later. Okay.
Oh, not true. She only teases you.
She said all week I hadn't given her much to tease me about, so just because she's not
There
watching.
was no instruction here.
So it comes in. There we go. I hope I've done that the right way today.
Yeah, you look like you missed that one. No.
And then we're going to do our foldy again and
Yeah.
Gluey.
There you go. So, tape. Where did I put it last night? There we go.
Oh no, not the white dodgy stuff. She's back to not trusting me with glue again, love.
Wow. There you go, peel.
Where's my stabby thing?
She didn't eat it, Anne. She said. Got no nail. Well, lots of nails. Lots of nail, but not useful.
Where are you poking on?
There. Oh dear. So tomorrow, I was thinking we could do an MDF plaque with possibly some deco paper if I can find it, and do some vinyl. Be careful when we fold that bit over, just don't want to crease our frame, and then you must be slightly off there in when you're folding. So I'm just going to level up the bottom.
Yeah, I need the pokey tool too. Yeah, I still can't get the backing off on ever. So I can't tear the tape, and I need pokey tool. So yeah. I am trying, as they say. Natalie says, yeah, in more ways than one can.
Okay, so I'm going to tuck these bits in here. I just do these with glue for speed. Okay.
I think I got the right crease this time.
Okay. I hope so.
It
I'm
looks
just
like
going to
it.
go for it. So make sure you leave your chimney sticking out, because it's quite easy at this point to go a bit wrong. And
Okay.
right, this side first. Come on. There we go. And then you got that side to go like that. So what I'm going to do is just hold it there for a second, and it'll start to tack. How many people does it take to put together a gingerbread house?
Not as many as it takes to eat it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be lost without a pair of scissors and a pokey tool. I do love my scissors.
Okay, just going to get my hand inside and just give it a little press for those bits that it might be.
So we have our chocolate roof that we made yesterday, so we're going to stick that on the top as well.
You could have done with doing your wiggly lines.
Yeah, wiggly lines. I can draw wiggly lines on after. So I have my chocolate roof.
So, do you want me to glue it?
Stick me some glue on there and we'll just stick it on.
There we go.
Add our roof. I'm going to carefully stick those down. That gives us a little bit of extra support for the roof. And there we go. So we have a nice chocolate roof. Our gingerbread house and our Christmas tree. Oh, it's just falling apart, so that one's going to need some assistance.
So what I would do,
Let's do it so people can see. Move the chocolate house out of the way.
I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue right in that section there, and if you're finding that it's going slightly wonky, you can pop a little bit down the bottom. And I'll do a little bit the same just there. Tiny, 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 because this is sticks to and you don't need a lot. And feed that back through there. And then, there we go, and you're just going to let that set. There we go. Let's get there eventually.
So we have a house, we have a tree, we have a giant reef.
How about you decorate the roof, dear? Because I think if you try and do the house at the moment, you're going to struggle because it's going to still be slightly damp. Yes?
Can't move me tree though, can I? Just stick that to there.
Do you want me to move the tree?
Yeah, because if it falls apart, it's your fault.
Yeah.
So I can stick my roof together, and I might get my white pen out and just draw something on it. Not sure what I'm going to draw on it. What can I draw on it, Nick? What do we think?
I would start by putting your bow on, and then you can do some little detailing on your bow. And you can stick some gems on if you want to, or if you've got any of the, what should we call it? Out here, Mum. No, the round dots that are domed.
The round dots that are domed? Sequins?
No. I'm very not that far gone. I know it's questionable on occasion. Okay, so if we go in here, I'll open this one. Oh, it's already open. Primed for you. Ready? There you go. So, doodle.
What am I doodling?
Do I trust you with a pen? So, we can do a little bit of detailing. And we can, I think I've managed to more or less match my pen. That's not good. And we go around underneath there, and underneath here, and we can do a few little lines out here, and one that's going to go just round there, and one round there. Do you want to pass me a white? Okay, so we can put in a little highlight there. And we can go do little touches here. And it's the little touches that make a difference. There you go. Is that it?
Yeah. Hello. It's better than I do.
Is that a...
Well, it's nearly an hour's worth, so...
Okay, so there's going to be no stream this afternoon, just because we're both tied up with other things, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, to make up for it, I'm going to do a stream tomorrow with some MDF, fingers crossed, with the machine, so we can teach you a few other things that we haven't covered so far. So for now, we'll say ta, and hopefully you can giggle the rest of the day about Ian's size of his reef.
Yeah. If it doesn't make you giggle, just think it's a man's equivalent of 1/2 inch instead of 3 inches.
dear. So Lindsay says that's great fun. Thanks, Natalie. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll have to finish.
Hopefully a little more sane.
It's no fun being sane.
Okay. So we will see you guys. Take care. And if you need us this afternoon, you can still drop a message on the group and we will answer when we're able.
Yes.
So take care for now and bye.